So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to be getting into the lower bracket this time after an amazing TVT semifinal to enjoy right there. This time, though, it will be Malaysia versus Australia because it is the number one player of Malaysia here, Ranger, versus RunaMoK of Legacy Esports as of yet. You know, Legacy fam, all here in this bracket, love to see it happen, love to see them so active. And it seems like we are going to be getting into our first map in just a bit. Eternal Empire. Gonna be our map of choice. Big map, big brains here from both sides. Let's not waste some time. Let's get into the match. Let's get into the game. This is the lower brackets coming into this one. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta say, I really don't understand the labeling of the lower brackets. You know, you got your A round, you got your B round, but you still have 8 people, that kind of thing. It's a little bit of a head scratcher there, but here we go. Okay, Ranger did something, and he cancels it immediately. But introducing first, here on the top right, representing Malaysia, representing SCA, and of M8 Hexa, it is our man on a mission. It is Ranger. And his opponents, here on the bottom left, representing the Terran race, representing Australia, he is from Legacy Esports, and he is a man named RunaMoK. So intros. What do we know about RunaMoK? He is on the top 10. What is going on? Why did both of these players getting one cancel each? Interesting turn of events. But as we're saying, RunaMoK is one of the players in the Legacy Esports sides within the top 10, of course, of Australia. It really goes to show that they just have such a high pedigree to begin with. But this isn't the first time these two players have really met each other in the first place. Over the years, a lot of experience between RunaMoK and Ranger. But as I can say, from RunaMoK, he's a very solid Terran, to say the least. In the meantime, for Ranger, I can say a lot of good things about this guy. He is the man on a mission from Malaysia, representing them in the SCA games. And most recently, he won a tournament yesterday, the Aldai Weekly, against Nux in the Grand Finals. But he wasn't able to eke it out here on ESL, that's for sure. Well, yesterday in the qualifiers, he wasn't able to make it either in the upper or the lower bracket, losing to the likes of both Razorblader as well as Quantel. And Razorblade is already in, Quantel is already in. There really is just so many tough competitions there that Ranger needs to deal with in the first place. But looking at their head-to-head matchup, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that they did meet each other last time as well in the ESL ANZ Champs 2020 Summer, where Ranger took this 2-0 victory. RunaMoK in the meantime winning out last year in the WCS qualifiers, and all the way back 2016 apparently, Ranger won in a 2-1 victory. So a little bit of a advantage perhaps for Ranger because he got the most recent win as well. So we'll find out if he can keep it up or if RunaMoK can tie up the series between these two players. In any case though, here we go with the 1-1-1 setup already here for the side of RunaMoK. He will go for the 1-1-1 before they expand, wanting to play it safe and sound, get the tech structure on, especially since he's dealing with Protoss rather than Terran here. Ranger though in the meantime, look at the blockade, of course, with the pylon, with the gateway, with the cyber core, all in position. It's all about the Ranger right now to try and see what he's going to be up to. Stargates going to be looking to make starships flying on into the distance. Ranger also getting a second gateway here and now. And it's all up to economy in a TVP setup like this. Now, the thing to note for Ranger, he does have different timings for different compositions. You want to stay on gateway units that are basically brawly. He has to go for the attack before there is that critical mass there from RunaMoK. He has to go for the attack. He has to get that extra tech, that upgrade either on the Adept or the Stalker, and he can make a difference there. On the other side, when RunaMoK gets that stim back, gets that combat shield, gets the 1-1 on, and a big viable, then Ranger has to be ready with a different composition. He has to have either Colossus or Disruptor or High Templar with Psystorm, those kind of things, AoE to just munch down the opponent. But Ranger, he loves to go for harassment from time to time, and the Oracle is one of his best tools to go into this one. Moving over to the southwest already, trying to get in position to get the vaporization on. The Pulsar Beam, of course, looking for a target or two. I like it that he's going for these SCVs building structures first. This will slow down RunaMoK to a hefty degree. And 4 of them going to be going on down, but they're going to drop onto the low ground. And basically, RunaMoK is trying to break down his pylon, but Ranger is ready to go with Stalkers in position. This Oracle, though, King Free Reign, it has gotten 9-10 SCV kills for the price of absolutely nothing. And what a way to go there for Ranger, but he loses the pylon. He needs to make sure he has power right there. Phoenix going to be into play, taking care of the medevac as well. And things are looking really dicey here for RunaMoK. He is down basically one base by this point. SCVs need to be rebuilt, and the Oracle is getting away scot-free when you even see a green beam like that be an absolute machine. So a really, really good start here for Ranger. You can even say this might be him looking for the killing blow by this moment. RunaMoK, though, in the meantime, sticking around onto natural, defending it with the Widow Mine as well, making sure that he can potentially get something done. There we go with a cluster of the Phoenix as well as the Oracle. And that is just oh so dangerous there from Ranger. If he went into the Widow Mine, he could have gotten blown up to Kingdom Come. But apparently 2 pros have gone down to this Lone Marine, I believe, just roaming on around the map so far. A Forge though into play, and Ranger gonna be going on back there to the mineral line. Those 2 probes will be dying for the cause, but RunaMoK has to go for the rebuild this time. And from there on, oh, apparently a Liberator was the one that got the target priority. But speaking of, Ranger, he just has so much map control right now. He can get a bigger army. He can go for whatever production he wants to do. And RunaMoK right now is going to be looking to play into the future with a stimp back, but he might want to look into the present because he's going to be needing a lot of units to defend against his opponents. Ranger, though, already floating on around, going to be here onto the main base side. And there we go with the triple Graviton Beam. And here comes the shots already. Oracle taking sweet time to get pick off after pick off yet again. Graviton Beam going to be into play. Pulsar Beam getting DPS on. And that is going to be this Stargate fleet backing on out again with speed and impunity. Behind all of this, though, it's just Ranger being so pesky. He even brings in the Stalkers to deal with a few of those SCVs there. And then now the Marines are just getting bullied in the first place. RunaMoK is running out of space, and Ranger will get the news tightened on his opponent and will take this victory. Well deserved there by Ranger, winning that one out through the Oracle. And as soon as he saw that Oracle get all those kills, and RunaMoK unfortunately not able to capitalize on getting that shutdown onto the pylon. That's where the cookie crumbles, as we say before, and Ranger will get the dub there. Really well played there for Ranger. And the thing to note is, I gotta say for Australian player, he just needs to play a little more attention on getting the shutdown there. He brought everything to the other side, and unfortunately, since he didn't have anything to defend against the Oracle, that was pretty much it. Unfortunate, didn't see the scout in time. And for Ranger, he took advantage of that, went on through. But I like the idea there from the side of our Australian side. I like the idea from our Terran player. And I really like what RunaMoK tried to do in the first place. But I really feel that since Ranger had those Stalkers in position, it wasn't the best thing to really go for the pylon. Could have gotten harassment onto the natural perhaps instead. But the aggression was very welcomed. And I gotta say, it really just goes to show that our Terran player there, knowing what he can really do, but unfortunately Ranger, knowing what he can do even better coming into that one. And that is our first game right there, and we are waiting for our second map to be confirmed. But Ranger has always been one of grit, has always been one to show off and to be like, okay, I'm going to be showing on up, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be in this tournament, and going to be looking to impress as much as possible. Whoever wins this game, though, going to be dueling against Chase, I believe, looking into the bracket itself. And I do believe that we can confirm to the admins, RunaMoK reported that Ares FF, and now we are in Ranger versus RunaMoK 1-0. So we're just waiting for our next map. We're just helping the admin out, getting the confirmation onto whatever is going on. We do have a number of games also happening right now. Mighty Kiwi versus Hausseren or Nefarious, if I believe that his is out there. Chappie versus Just Simon, waiting to see who's going to be dueling it. Supply, Chase is waiting to whoever's going to be winning against this Ranger versus RunaMoK duel. And Peppy and Nux, who Nux has just been the AU Slayer so far, beating the lights out of Ice, Soundwave, and now he's going against Peppy so far. We'll find out if he will be the one to move on, or will Legacy Esports be able to get their reps on the board yet again? Oh, did you get to invite me? Right? Oh, there, lobby. 3. I got scared. Got scared. I got scared. No. I got scared earlier. It's okay. Got this. You just gotta relax, Mr. Ranger. Just gonna relax. Good luck. Oh, it's okay. No worries. No worries. No problem. No problem. Good luck. Have fun. This is it. This is it, guys. Don't worry about it. I just got scared. I was like, oh, please don't leave me. I hate that. I hate when I get left behind in these qualifier things. And the problem is, since there's only 2 streams going on, and we're trying to not do the same game as much as possible. So, I don't have a backup plan. I remember last time I did Taiwan and Hong Kong, I got left behind, so I asked the Korean guy who was streaming. I was like, hey, can I just use the stream to cast this too? And it's like, okay. And it's like, go. I just went at it anyway. But anyway, we are going to be getting into our second map. It has been confirmed to be Deathaura LE. Can RunaMoK come on back, or will Ranger be able to run away with it? So let's get into the action. Let's get into the game. Let's get into this next bout in the round of 8 in the lower brackets. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are at it again in the ESL ANZ Champs Qualifiers number 2 for DreamHack Masters Full. Introducing first here on the top left of Deathaura LE. It is our blue Protoss, Ranger. And his opponents. Here on the purple side, it is going to be our Talon from Down Under, looking to get one up against his opponents. It is RunaMoK. The Legacy Esports again versus M8 Hexa. Really goes to show, at least you have these orgs supporting you from in behind. And I really love having these long-time players stay with their org, and their org not dropping them, really giving that support, because it just gives them that sense of family. And it makes it feel more legit when you have an org in behind. There are some amazing free agents here and there, of course, but it just really means that you've gone to the next step when you have that label under you. But in any case, here we go with another TVP. And RunaMoK sealing the door onto Ranger already. He's like, nope, you're not getting in here, good sir. There is no movement. There is no going over here. And in this instance, Ranger going to be looking to blockade yet again, as per usual. Ranger knowing exactly where to set up on the map, making sure that he is ready to go in any of these instances. And it's going to be a simulator time here for Ranger, going for that Nexus as well. So very, very economical opening here from Ranger to start things off. Very, very eager to get the second base up and running. And since he saw RunaMoK seal the door on him, then he basically feels like he can be confident to get this second base to go. But it seems like something is going to be very, very different here for RunaMoK. He's going to be going for the Barracks Tech Lab and a really, really early concussive shell, which he cancels for some reason. So what's the plan here for RunaMoK? Did he just press that by mistake? Was he thinking, okay, stars are going to be coming my way, so I should have the slow for the concussive? Or what's going to be the plan here? Now, he will be going for it. I guess he just needed that gas to keep his build order intact in a way. And he felt like, okay, I wouldn't really be able to use this upgrade earlier on anyway, so I can cancel this and save the gas for another thing, get it on yet again. RunaMoK though exposing those Marauders, so Ranger gonna be backing on out instead. He can't really deal with these bulky units, so he decides to retreat there. But I don't think he saw that Tech Lab getting that research. Oh, he did get a little bit of a glimpse of it, glowing green, so it might be in the cards already that RunaMoK is doing something oh so early coming into this one. Adepto gonna get in the way, and Ranger right now playing on the outskirts instead. Really smart here from Ranger. He's basically looking to get back in position. The slow will get exposed though, and this Adept will go down. But in all honesty, I wouldn't blame Ranger for going for that kind of fight, even though he loses the Adept for the price of an SCV. The fact of the matter is, he gets the intel that there is the slow already from the concussive shells of the Marauder, and he can really work with that coming into this game. He's not going to be really pushing too much with Naked Stalkers because he knows that will get punished, and Marauders are just so cost effective in a Stalker versus Marauder matchup. Still though, more Stalkers here and there from Ranger. Potentially going to be into play as well. There we go with the pylon set up onto the natural. And seems like RunaMoK, he just wants to go for the lift up Buttercup and is looking to get into the main base here. Already going for the shots. He stays on the low ground still though. Immortal going to be into play as well. Going for the phase disruptors. And as soon as RunaMoK sees that one coming, he backs on that immediately. Deathaura though caught on the other side. This gateway is going to be taking free damage so far. Will Ranger cancel this one out? It seems like RunaMoK is trying to force out a reaction here. But oh my, oh wow, Ranger is caught between a rock, a hard place, and his own kind of wall. So we'll see if it is going to be extra DPS. Ranger though, going to be backing on out with the probes, anticipating with the mines there, but it's actually Hellions on the inside. In the meantime, here we go again with RunaMoK dropping it down in behind. And it seems like the Marauders and the Marines are going to be looking for the bust on down there. Now, Ranger is just running around the map right now. He's trying to figure out a decision here. He does have the batteries ready to go, so he won't be feeling too, what do you say, panicky about this because he can go for the battery overcharge if need be. But RunaMoK is doing a really good job with the aggression so far, and I really gotta commend what he's doing in this game. Marauders with Concussive Shell are just so scary when you don't have any mobility upgrades. It's just so easy right now for the Marauders to get the shutdown on. Speaking of the shutdown again, Pylon gonna be going on down. And for Ranger, he has to bring in his Warp Prism Micro. He has one of the best Prism Micros in the SCA region. But the question is, can he do it against RunaMoK here? I believe this is in the AU server right now. So in terms of latency, oh, there you go. This is the Ranger special we are seeing so far. And what a drop play from Ranger. He cleans up house, gets rid of Strike Force. And this is why we are hyping up like this kind of player. So a solid defense there from Ranger. Not really losing any of those probes except 2 of them. And RunaMoK gonna be lagging on behind on the economy side. Still for Ranger, there's a long ways to go. And it seems like he's going for an early Ro8A. If RunaMoK did commit with more of that upgrades, then it would make a lot of sense there. And it seems like he is going to be moving over to the racks onto the tech lab. So Ranger is getting ready to get those Colossi into play. I love what Ranger is doing right now. He's very, very eager to get this game going underway. And he really is looking for answers every single time. In any case, Ranger is feeling confident enough to get that third base up and running after defending successfully. RunaMoK will take a sweet time to get his upgrades on, and Stimpack is one of the gonna be the first things in this arsenal. Colossus though already being chrono boosted out here by Ranger. Extended Thermal Lance also gonna be on the list, as long as Charge. And basically Ranger right now is playing future rather than present. Usually you see your Protoss get those Glaives, get those Blaze Stalkers, and harass like that. But when you're looking into the more mid-game orientation against Bio, then you need those charge thoughts to try and punish the Stimpack drop. You want to get that Colossus because AoE is absolutely huge and it's easy to control. So Ranger right now is looking into the future, and we are going to get a longer game than usual because of this small decision. RunaMoK right now looking to catch on up, but he is on 2 base compared to the 3 that Ranger has. And RunaMoK is also keeping an eye out on the east side here, just in case that any Warp Prism flies by in the first place. Speaking of the flyby though, Hallucination right now seeing the Viking. I really like the skin of the Viking though. It looks so different than anything else, and it's really, really sleek. Not gonna lie. But you know what else is sleek? That Ranger is gonna be moving on the march and bringing these units, maybe just maybe, on the outskirts of his opponents. One Purified Colossus ready to go, all cleaned up. Servers at the ready, and looking to stomp and trample when need be. The 2 Colossi, 1 Disruptor, and I like that the Ranger is going for the Disruptor here. Since he wants to go for the attack now, getting another Colossus will be taking his sweet time, and he does want to save up that gas for the Warp Cycles that he's going to be doing with the Prism coming into this upcoming aggression. Although in the meantime, RunaMoK right now scouting around, and the Charge Shot going to be exposing his tech right there. But here comes Ranger right now, marching on forward. 1 Viking there to try and get some DPS on. But it seems like the Interference Matrix is going to be hitting the Warp Prism as well as Colossus there. Force Fields though, absolutely beautiful from Ranger, stopping RunaMoK in his tracks. But the thing to note though, RunaMoK is almost ready to go. He has the 1-1 setup with the pack as well as the shield. And he's getting that +1 as well. Brings in the SCVs. Bunkers are going to be in position here. And we'll see right now if Ranger can get the range on with the Thermal Lance to begin with. maybe just maybe he can get rid of these SCVs here. But there we go already with the Siege Tank breaking that Disruptor. Oh, unfortunate micro right there. And RunaMoK is able to set on up. Ranger could have gotten this one there earlier on. And it's going to be a lot more difficult here for the Protoss so far. But the cleanup is still going to be into play. The shield batteries are there. There we go with Ranger right now marching forward. The Colossus Eye surviving, but RunaMoK is going to be beating them back to begin with. There we go though with the Zealots in behind. The Marines going for the shots there. Tanky units though, but the bunkers are even tankier and they go on to the inside already. Ranger and RunaMoK trading blows here. And it seems like it's Ranger right now losing a little bit more in the forefront. But that is going to be the Colossus right now turning things around. And that is going to be a melting point to all these Marines so far. Ranger defending, doing all he can and more. Microwing the Disruptor in behind. And what a cleanup from our Protoss here. Could have gone either way. GG well played. Good luck to Ranger right there. Called by RunaMoK. Beautiful idea. Could have been good there from RunaMoK. Ranger maybe missing out in a small opportunity at the start to get the melts on. But it is what it is. He found the proper time to engage. And he got the backstab as well. It seems like he was busy setting on up to make the two-prong attack happen. And that was just enough for him to get the charge lots in position, to break down the siege tanks, and cleave up the Marines as well. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Ranger moves on to face off against his next opponent. So we'll drop Ranger quickly a message that if we can follow him, I follow you, okay? You for now, okay? For next game. Let's see if Ranger is good for it. It's just, we'll see how far this one is gonna go. It was a great session though. It's a great bouts from our two players, but in the end, Ranger able to win that one out, and he will take the 2-0 dub right there, winning it out on Deathaura LE. There you go, guys. We're just getting confirmation on the bracket. It will be Chase versus Ranger next. And we'll be looking, of course, into getting in that one as well. But we'll be right back. Stay tuned, stick around. This is the SEA ANZ region of the ESL ANZ Champs Qualifier number 2.